Is this thing on? What is up, guys? It has been, I don't even know how long, 3, 4 months since we have been live here on YouTube. So welcome in. If you have not been with us for a while, I do apologize for taking a slight break away from a lot of social media. And I just realized my microphone does not turn the way I would like it to, so I got to figure that out later. So we're going to give people a minute to hop in here live. What I'm going to do today is I bought out a small NES lot yesterday, which included about 20 to 25 copies of Nintendo Power magazines. So I'm simply going to go through, make a spreadsheet of all of this because I am going to track the profit that is made on this specific lot for a future video. So I need to make an actual spreadsheet of everything that I have. I'm going to do some research here live with you guys and just find some estimated values. I already have a potential buyer for some of these through Instagram. So I'm making a manifest essentially of what I have and estimated values so I can track profit that's made on this deal. So give me a minute to get the spreadsheet set up and let people hop in here. What is up, guys? Best pizza in San Diego? I have actually never been. Actually, no, that is a lie. We have been to San Diego. We did not eat pizza. Man, that was forever ago. My boy Titus was probably 2 years old, maybe 3, and we took him down to the aquarium. I remember going to the pier and having a blood orange IPA that just was amazing. That's my memory of it. What's up, Glitter Bug? Long time no see. How are you doing? All right, so I'm going to make a quick spreadsheet. You know, I did not check. I do have a new setup, which includes like check 1, 2. Is this thing on? No, it is not. All right, let me figure out my audio situation real quick, guys. Oh, you thought I lived in San Diego. No, I'm actually up just south of Portland. How do I get my headphones to go through here? Speaker, display port. Let's try that. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. All right, I think that works a little bit better. Check, check. All right. Are we good on audio on your side? I do not enjoy wearing these, so I don't want to the whole time. So quick audio check. Make sure we are good. All right. Set those aside. Get my spreadsheet going here. I'm going to do this kind of a new series, little work sessions where I'm basically just going to go live and list. Some days are going to be listing products, and I can sit here and do that live with you guys and just show you my process with it. Other times are going to be when I'm doing photos, and I figured I enjoy just watching people's casual workflows. So instead of coming up with fancy video ideas, I'm just going to keep it casual and do that. All right, I'm going to unplug my headphones from this mic to get them out of the way. So hopefully that did not just screw with anything. All right, we good? All right, so I did get, shout out to Sure, did pick up the, crap, what was this called? Sure SV7, I think it was, MV7 microphone. So hopefully audio is crystal clear. I'm going to get my spreadsheet put together real quick. This is going to be I'm just going to put NES buyout. And I'll show you guys what exactly that means. So let me screen share this real quick. Man, I have not done screen share stuff in so long. All right, you guys should be seeing a spreadsheet now. Let's get to work, shall we? Can you guys see that spreadsheet okay? Or do I need to make it full screen? Let me know in the comments section below. Man, I have not done YouTube in so freaking long that I'm sure the algorithm saw my name pop up and went, F this guy. I am not pushing this out to anybody's notifications. I do not plan on more than maybe 25 people joining live streams or watching videos for a while. It's going to take me some time to get that momentum back up. So I'm just going to make a quick spreadsheet. So I'm just going to put item. I'm going to put, wow, I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to sip my coffee real quick. All right. I'm going to put, oh, Lon, you did get the notification. Just space to tell you, we're in Oregon, so just south of Portland is where we're located at. So I need to know what the item is. I'm just going to put source. Well, I don't need to put source because, all right, I'm just going to put FBM, which means Facebook Marketplace, because it's all bought from the same person. So I don't need to make a huge column or anything here. Source, I'm going to put cost, and cost, I'll show you guys in a minute what I got. If you're following me on TikTok and on Instagram, you already saw, but for YouTube, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what I picked up, how much I paid for it all. I'm going to split the cost up so I can get a little more accurate with that. I'm going to put platform, which is where I sold it. Do have an Instagram person that's interested in a few copies of what I'm going to get listed today. So that could be an Instagram sale. It could be an eBay sale. eBay is obviously where I'm going to be trying to move most of this unless I get a bulk buyer. So platform, I'm going to put sold, which is the price it sold for, fees and shipping. And then we'll just put profit. All right. I am not by any means. Can you guys hear my Discord going crazy? Let me shut that off real quick. By the way, I created a free Discord if anyone is interested. The link is in the description of the video. I don't have anything to sell you guys. People are like, oh, you just want to upsell stuff. Nope. I've got no ebook, no course, no guide. My prep center is completely full, at least for the next like 4 months. So I have nothing to sell you guys, but we do have a free Discord. And it's not just reselling, it's any type of side hustle. I've been dabbling in some NFTs, stocks, crypto. So we talk about all kinds of stuff in there. I think that's all the basic information I need. I don't need to be fancy with the spreadsheet. So that's what I'm going to do for that. If I switch this tab, can you guys see that? All right, you should be able to see where I just switched that tab over to eBay. When are y'all going to Texas? We are going to be down in Texas for 2 weeks coming up October. What day do we fly out? The 15th or 16th, something like that. So getting into the third week of October, we're going to fly out. We're going to be in San Antonio for about 2 weeks, and we are going to be scouting out some warehouse space. Start putting some feelers and applications out there. And the big move will probably be around end of January, beginning of February is what we're working on right now. The hesitation, the delay on the move is simply just we need our staff because we are keeping our Oregon warehouse running, which is mostly our Amazon FBA prep center. We are keeping this running, so we need our staff to be able to run it 100% without us. I could do a few remote things, but there's a lot that Tristan and I do on a daily basis that needs to be outsourced to the team. Once the team can run that smoothly without getting behind, that's when we're comfortable stepping away and making that move. But as of now, we're ballparking just after Q4 is what we're going to shoot for. So let me run through what I got here. I didn't even think about this. My camera, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to order like a super long extension for my cord that goes into my camera so that I can bring you guys around and show you guys some different stuff. So my goal is to simply just do what I would normally do, except for I'm just turning the camera on. So with this load, I got about 20 to 25 of these, the Power Nintendo magazines. So I'm going to go through and just do a little bit of research on each one and put an estimated price and make a manifest so that when I go do my listing, because I haven't done the photos for them yet, I'm just kind of doing the upfront research. And then from there, I'll do my photos. And then when I go home, put my feet up, I'll have my whole manifest already pre-done. And I can just go from there and do my listings pretty quick. So What happened was I'm scrolling Facebook Marketplace and I see a box full of goodies, which is this. And the photo is not that great, right? So there's the cords were sitting on top, so I had no idea the actual NES was even in this box until I showed up for the pickup. That's how messy the box originally was. It's a little bit more cleaned up now. So in this box was, when I'm scrolling through, of course, I notice a box full of video games, so I have to click on it. The photo was not the best; it was a little blurry, and I saw two colored boxes that immediately I'm like, I need to get this. I'll show you guys what those were. So in there, I see these three colored boxes. These are complete in box, or CIB, as you will hear them called in the gaming world. That means complete in box. We have the cartridge, of course, the game itself. You have the manual, the instructions, all that kind of stuff that these came with are in there. Everything's in amazing shape. So I am going to send these in for grading for my own personal collection up here. So that's why I was super excited about this, because for me, it's not about the money necessarily. Like, yes, I'm going to make some profit on selling some of this stuff, but for me, I really want to get a hold of these so I can start collecting some Mario stuff. So Super Mario 2 and 3, the boxes are in pretty darn good shape. From the front, there's no major dents or creases except for on this one, which I doubt you can pick that up too much, but right here by my ring finger, little bit of creasing going on. So I'm not expecting a crazy high grade for these by any means, but I have to preserve these. So I'm going to get those graded. Just for, probably end up selling them down the road, but for now, I definitely want to keep these for my personal collection. So this is what caught my eye in the beginning. But it also came with complete inbox Red Wii. And then these are what we're working on today. Got a ton, probably 20 to 25 of these Nintendo Power magazines. Pretty darn good shape too. I mean, these are from like 1989, I believe was this one. Let me see. Yep, we got, oh, this one's 1990, July, August, 1990. But some of these I did check up on last night and they are from 1989. Sadly, I don't have the first one that came out because that would have been sweet. Who do I use for grading? I'm currently using WADA, which is where I'll show you guys. So if you guys aren't familiar, you have two major, of course, there's some other ones, especially recently that came out. There are other grading companies. This one is WADA. So that's kind of how their cases look right there. So you have a box grade, box condition, and then you have a grade of the seal, because these, mostly what I deal with is sealed video games. So these are games that have never been open. So you have a box grade and a seal grade. Obviously, with something like this, which is complete in box, that's just going to have a box grade because there is no seal on it. So that's what the cases look like. The big debate is VGA is the other company. VGA has awesome cases. They look way cleaner on display. But VGA is severely backed up. Like WADA is backed up, but VGA, my last batch of like 12 games that I sent in, probably took about 4 to 5 months. Now, if you do the lower tier with WADA, it does take about that long. I usually do the fastest tier, which is called Warp Zone. That is shut down currently, so I have to wait for that to open back up, pay a little bit extra so I can get my stuff shipped in. So that is the lot that I ended up getting. And there's a bunch of loose cartridge games inside of that box. But these three are what I was hunting down on that ad. The funny part, so I show up. I brought cash, of course, at the pickup. I brought the $400, which is what the listing was for. And I was ready to offer less until I get out of the car. It is a 77-year-old woman. She is the one that bought this NES and the games and the Wii. She bought these back when they came out. And she's the one that was playing them. Usually it's like my grandkids played with them and they don't play with them anymore. There's something along the lines of that story. She's the one that played these, and she's the one that played this Wii. So I gave her the $400. It was just too good of a deal to pass up on. Some of these, especially the Mario, if the condition comes back on the higher end and it goes to the right buyer, I mean, we could be looking at a couple $1,000s, just on these three. So I'm not planning on selling anytime soon on these. So usually when I post on Instagram, people are like, "Ooh, how much?" Like, these are not going to be for sale for a while. These are going to be my personals. So with that being said, let's get into today's workload and go from there. How are you guys doing tonight? Drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are watching from. All right, so let's get the spreadsheet going. So I should have pre-done this. This is why I'm calling these work sessions, because I'm doing no editing. It's just raw, what I would normally be doing, which also includes not setting up how I should. All right, here's what we're working with. I'm going to make a pile. I'm simply going to go through, do some quick research, just find like a rough estimated value. The tough part with these are some of them are worth $10, others can be worth 200 or 300 depending on condition. Most of these are in pretty solid shape. Some of them are not. This would be an example of one that is not in great shape, a little bit torn on the corners here. But without further ado, let's do this. This one was super cool. I just want to I feel like maybe this whole session, I should just sit down and just flip through the pages on these things for you guys. It's amazing. So official Nintendo player's guide. This guy I did look up. This is obviously the original copy. I believe this was 89. Not seeing a date on the front page. Oh my gosh, the original stickers are in here. Oh man, I want to put these on my computer so bad. The original stickers. Dang. Yeah, see, like some of these I'm gonna have actually a hard time letting go of. They're just like they're pieces of history. This is just awesome. So this is what sucks about being a collector and a seller is I find stuff like this. I don't want to sell any of it. I want to sell enough to cover my original cost of 400, which makes my personals free. But some of these, like this Nintendo's player guide, I don't know if I want to sell this. All right, so here we go. Official Nintendo player guide. Audio and video check. You guys can see the screen okay. Audio's good, all that good stuff. All right, so this one is up for 1987. So that is what we're looking at for the original. All right, so $23, 28. So here, oh, you see they put the stickers on the outside there. So here's where it's going to come down to. Yes. So here is an example of, as a collector, I'm not going to settle for $28 on this. I'd rather just keep it for my own collection. But those are the actives. Let's see what the solds are. You can go by ended recently. Let's just go highest just to see what's going on with this. It's tough because anytime you put in the keyword Nintendo, of course, you're going to get tons of different ones here. Tell me you can hear me now. So it turns out there's a mute button right there. And when I moved the mic, my finger touched it. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. All right. Which point did I lose you guys? Which point did I lose you guys? Oh, man. Yeah, there's a mute button right there. And it's all this microphone is like, it's like a touch screen. So I got to be careful when I move my mic. I got to grab it by the mount, not from the mic itself. All right. And this is the problem with me not wearing the fancy headphones. I probably should because that's where I can hear the audio levels. But it's really hot in here and I don't want to deal with that right now. Right when you said, can you hear me? About 3 minutes. Great. So recap real quick. You guys saw me scrolling and whatnot. Condition is everything when it comes to collector's items. The condition on the one that sold for, this one's listed for 21.24, beat to hell. That's why collector's items can sell for, there's a huge price difference with some collector stuff. It's all based on condition. This one's in really good shape. It's got that tiny little tear in the corner. So this might be closer to that sold comp of 60, 70-ish. And so for me, my pricing strategy, especially with collector's items, I price really high and then I turn on my offers. So if I think this is worth 50, I'm going to price 60 or 70, hopefully get a best offer in, or I collect watchers and every single Sunday night about 6 p.m., I'll sit down and start throwing out those offers. Can you guys still hear me? Are we still good? All right, we're going to keep going. So I'm going to keep a spreadsheet. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm just keeping a spreadsheet so I can track my profit. My goal is to make my $400 back that I paid for this whole lot. That way it pays for my personal collection side that I'm taking out of it. So I already got my source covered. Here's where I'm going to have to do some math, and I won't know the numbers on this until I get everything kind of sorted here on this manifest. I'm going to divide up what the buy cost would have been per unit, is how I'm going to do this so that when things sell, I can kind of keep track of that a little bit better. All right, platform. I'm just going to put eBay for the most part. So let's just do eBay down here. And then I'll just keep track of all that. But for now, oh, you know what? This is the most important one that I forgot. Insert column. Whoa, no. Hold up. Here we go. Insert one to the right. I'm putting estimated value in here, just ballpark what I would plan on listing it for. And then that way, when I do my listings, I don't have to research ahead of time. Everything's just done on this manifest and I can just copy and paste and go from there. Daily momentum. What is up? Welcome in. All right. Maybe one day this YouTube algorithm will like me again. I took such a large break. YouTube's like, nah, we're not pushing you out to anybody quite yet. Got to prove myself again. All right. So first one's down. I'm just going to start hammering through these. What are you guys up to tonight? Some of these live streams, I don't know, they might be 2 hours long. I definitely missed doing YouTube. So I'm going to start hopping back on here several times a week. All right. This one is actually a different one called Future Play. I wish it was in better condition because it's super cool looking. Crease the back a little bit. The art on the front of this is just amazing. I already have someone on Instagram that wants to buy this specific one. I don't know if I want to sell it because it's so nice. All right. Super Mario 3. This should have some type of volume number. Oh, here we go. February, March. All right, I'm going to need more space right here. Maybe do is put volume in a different column. That should help me look it up a little bit better. All right, so we got February, March 1990. So now I can just copy and paste, go from here. Wow, what are you doing? It just opened a different window. There. All right, we still good? We're not muted? Johnny Pepper, trying to figure out how to work Amazon. Have some inventory I bought. Need to try to figure it out. Where are you stuck at? Do you have an Amazon account? I can help you out a little bit if I know some more information where you're at and what you're stuck on. And by the way, this is just open hangout session. So if you guys have Amazon questions, like whatever you guys want to talk about, if you got questions, I'm an open book. So feel free to comment and I will hopefully get that answered. All right, I can't just put in future play Mario. I'm going to need to grab this guy too. We got a Chucky. What is this? Oh man, it's a UK version. That's hilarious. All right, so I got a blue cover. Those are Nintendo Powers. All right, let's switch up the keywords a little bit here. That's unless I've got some crazy rare one, maybe. Magazine. Future Play. Super Mario. I mean, I would assume it would pop up if we're looking under these keywords here. See, this is what I want to get my hands on. Nintendo Power #1. If anyone has got that, by the way, that's not a crazy price, let me know. I mean, do I have some type of like super hard to find copy? What am I missing out on? Constant Companion, what is up? Long time. Can't stay. Quick hello, love y'all. Thanks for popping in. Literally the first item I will be listing, not stuck, just haven't done it before. Yeah, it's like any other platform. It's just learning where to click and what to do. You can always shoot me a message on Instagram with specific questions. I can walk you through those too. And if you haven't, it's super old, but still pretty relevant if you are using just Seller Central. I do have from 2015, there is a step-by-step video. I also have an inventory lab step-by-step video. It's only part 1 of 4. I do have the others recorded. They've been recorded for months. And I will be sitting down very soon and finishing the editing on the other ones. Dude, what is going on here? All right, you know what? Maybe I put catalog. Maybe that's my keyword I need. Seriously. Am I missing something here? All right, let's go to solds. I mean, I can't find anything actively listing. What is happening? All right, let's do future play. Let's narrow this down without Mario. Future play. Not technically a magazine, it's a catalog, right? Yeah, World of Nintendo official catalog. I don't know, guys. Mario catalog. Huh. This is definitely odd. All right, let's pop this over to Google then. I love that I'm just recording myself doing this and you guys can see my confusion because I would just be doing this by myself. Images. All right, I'm gonna, oh, here we go. All right, so this is it. Nice within Nintendo Future Play Magazine, February, March 1990. Yeah, it's funny how eBay works. Like, obviously, if you got, all right, eBay lesson, you don't need to do this. Very nice with inserts, exclamations. Like, don't do that. Right. I think that messes with the algorithm because obviously I had a hard time finding it by keywords. And I think this is part of why it gets messed up. So they're listed for 45. All right, maybe this is something I was missing. Nintendo. Just want to generally find 1990s. There we go. All right, Nintendo is the missing keyword, which obviously is a big one. But if I can find any others, nope. All right, so I'm not going to waste too much time on it. I'll do a little bit more research when I do the actual listing, but for now, probably want to center align most of this stuff. I am not a Google Sheets expert, so please do not judge me. I'll just put $40 and we'll go from there. Where's my dollar value? All right, next up. And then after I'm done with this, I just go through, hammer out the photos. They're in really good shape, so I'm not going to have to do too many photos of each one. The worse the condition, the more photos I take is typically what I do. All right, I think the best way to do this. I'm just going to type out Nintendo Power each time. Actually, you know what? So this is volume 23. I'm just going to put like which one it is. Wow, really? Power Blade. This is volume 23. And show you guys a quick little, recap what I'm looking at. This one's super good condition. All right, let's see what we can find out on this one. All right, sold copies. 10 plus 2 shipping, 10, 750, 10. So 10 is a estimated value on that. At the end of doing all of this and looking at the other actual games that I picked up, that's when I'll go through my cost because I paid 400 for everything, and I'm going to divvy up my cost based on what I'm keeping, what I'm selling, and then I'll fill in the blanks here, and then I'll update you guys on that too. Constant Companion, $10 super chat here. Thank you so much for that. That is going to fuel my next coffee for tomorrow. Which, if you guys are game for seeing more of these laid back sessions, I am more than happy to do another live tomorrow when I'm doing photos. Because after I'm done with this live and getting the spreadsheet done, I am going to hit the road and go home for the night. All right, here's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to copy, paste. Nintendo Power Batman. Wait till you guys see this one. This is January, February 1990. All right, y'all ready for this one? Boom. The OGs. Except the back is actually missing the back page. Yep. It's missing the very back. So that could definitely bring the value down. Super. I love the graphics. Like, there's not one of these that I've looked at where I'm like, wow, that's a really crappy graphic. That was the beauty of late 80s, early 90s, with like bright, vibrant colors. It's the nostalgia colors. All right. Nintendo Power Batman. Most of the time, you don't need to input the volume number. You can just put whatever was on the front or which edition it was. Whoa, 75. All right. We may got a good one. Kind of sucks it doesn't have the back. All right. So this one, $13.99 plus $5 shipping. This one sold for 75, complete with poster, gear, and inserts. So now we can flip through. Based on the other ones I did look up last night, she who owned this lot, she's the one that originally owned all of this. This wasn't bought and sold and that kind of stuff. She did not take anything out, the inserts and all that. So it looks like we do have everything here, but missing the back. So probably not going to be worth quite as much on that one. But 75 is awesome. So there's another 1450. Got 13, 22. So I mean, this one, even if it has poster inserts, all that, it's not going to be full price because it is missing the back. So let's just put like 20 to start. Again, might get 10, 12, 15, somewhere in that range, which is totally fine. All right, next up we've got Tetris. This is, what are we looking at? November, December 1989. Hold on, OCD. This is going to mess with me. Capital T. There we go. All right. Oh, I just remembered. I forgot about this microphone. It has. Don't touch the mute button. Don't do it. So I could do tone adjustments on this. Let me know which one you guys like best. This is natural, testing. This is bright, testing. And this is dark, testing the dark. Which one are you guys leaning towards? Based on when I was using my headphones listening to this, the dark, I like that deeper tone, but natural is nice. What are you guys thinking? All right, Tetris, $7. Come on, it's the OG. That one went for 35 plus 15 shipping. So we got $50 on that. Natural. All right, we'll stick with natural. Got 22. So price is kind of all over the place. So you can see $4.95 plus $5.85 shipping, but it comes with no poster. Oops, I was trying to highlight that. No poster, no guide. Versus something. This one also has no poster, went for $30. With poster on auction, went for $18. So you guys can see how these are kind of all over the place. It just takes the right buyer at the right time looking for that exact condition. This one went for $35 with the poster. $15.99 probably did not have the poster. Plus, you can already see that crease right there. So I'm just going to say 30 as a rough estimate. I guess I should probably make sure this has what it's supposed to have. These are just so cool to look through. Any of my fellow 90s kids will definitely understand. So we do have the poster in here, which is going to be this guy. You see that? There you go. Super clean pages. Poster. It's just, I'm probably going to take a few of these home. I'm not going to lie and just go through them tonight. It's amazing. So this actually, what was that higher end one? Let's do this. So the higher end one was like 35 plus 15, so 50. So I mean, this is great condition with the poster, the inserts, Hold on, I need to get rid of some tabs. Here we go. So I'm going to go high and just put best offer on and go from there. All right. How are we doing so far? You guys still want me to keep this camera on? I'm going to keep doing this with or without the camera on, but if you guys don't mind the camera on and you just want to hang out, I am all for it. All right, Metal Storm. Window Power Metal Storm. This one is volume 22. Here's a question. Maybe someone knows the answer to this. Why do some of them say a volume number and then others don't give you a volume number? They give you the date. I'm trying to think. Maybe the older copies gave you a volume number. Do we got a date on this one? I am not seeing a date on this one. It just says volume 22. Maybe someone knows the answer. All right. Anyways. Look at that. Graded. Some of these, once we get to them, I'll show you guys. Some of these I probably will be getting graded. The crappy part is it's a long wait for grading. And you can get this graded at CGC. I've never graded with them before. Collectibles grading is what that would be. So it's the same company that runs VGA, I believe. Let me look this up. Yeah, CGA is the grading company. So this is the website for VGA, which is Video Games, Video Game Authority, and then you can also do Collectible Doll Authority. So you have Oh, they're down. CGA Store. So yeah, you can get different collectibles done that way too. All right, and I am filtered to highest, but non-graded. See, 18, 13, 12. So I'll just put like $15 on this. Go from there. Go power. Now we have Ninja Gaiden. I never played this one. This one is March, April 1989. Dang. Oh, wait. No, that's a different one. I actually think I have this in this lot. That came back a grade 9.6, which is super clean. But I am curious on what we're looking at here. Dang. All right. So we do have a $100 sold comp. And I'm actually impressed with the condition on this one. We've got a little bit of creasing up there, but this is a pretty darn good copy. And if it's like the others so far, we will have the inserts. Should be this guy. So we've got the inserts, all the stuff that we need. We've got a $100 sold comp. We've got a $50 plus $9 sold comp. 50. So sometimes when you're looking things up, especially collector's items, sometimes you get this haywire, huge sold comp, but everything else below it might be like $20. So that's pretty hard to price your stuff if it's only one big sold comp. But when you've got several that are 50 plus, it's a pretty good indicator. So I'm going to go on the high end because this one is a clean copy with all the inserts. So I am just going to put 100. And when I list this, it will be best offer. So if I can offer for like 70, cool, let's do it. I don't know what my average cost is going to be yet. Because there is a fruit fly bugging around me. But when I do break down my costs, I'm going to put, I'm trying to think where I should put the cost at. I don't know. Let's just say roughly I will have paid upwards of $5 per copy is what we might come up with. Now it's not 100%, might be more, might be less. I'm going to go through and um, see what I come up with after I sit down and do that all. All right. I do actually have a buyer for this one already. Game Players Nintendo Strategy Guide. All right, and this copy this one's a little bit of a different, so not Nintendo Power. A little bit of a different look there. We are on volume 1. And then we've got, I'll do this, number 2 is what we're seeing on there. 1989. Let's just see if we find anything here. All right, got a bunch of different ones, but this is the one that we have. Game Players, Volume 1, Number 2, NES Strategy Guide, $10. All right, so let's just put $10 on there. And then hopefully the guy I'm going to sell this to wants multiple copies of stuff, so my shipping won't get eaten up too much. All right, back to Nintendo. Wow. Power Mega Man 2. Oh, 3, not 2. Number 20. Here we go. Did I Nintendo? Why is... Did I spell that wrong? Oh, I put Megan. What the... Like, why did I get no... I don't know where the N came from. Mega Man. There we go. All right, so graded copy. Here's where you can see where grading gives you a pretty good boost on pricing, because a couple reasons. You know exactly what type of condition that it's in based on that score. And second reason is it is now preserved. So you now have a hard case that's going to keep this from getting damaged. That's why immediately I want to send my complete inbox Marios and the Donkey Kong in, because I want to preserve those. Even if they come back with not a high grade, I don't really care. I just want to preserve those. And you can buy your own can't even talk. You can buy your own hard cases. I just enjoy the grading. So I'm going to send that in anyways. So super cool graphic, great condition on this. And we've got 25 plus 8, and then I jumped right up to that 125. So I can just put probably 30 because this one is in really good shape. Again, I price my stuff on the high end with offers, and it's worked out for me so far. Some people don't agree with that, and that's totally fine, because guess what? There's multiple ways to price things and sell things. So we got that. Next up, I love the look of this one. You guys ready for this? There's some fun ones in here. Like I'm going to take some of these home. Dr. Mario, baby. The graphics on these are just... I love them. I really do. Nintendo Power. Dr. Mario. This is number 18. Dang. Okay. So, original owner, never read, US seller. So, the cool part when I list these, I could put original owner. I'm not the original owner. That's where it gets a little bit deceptive. So if I were going to use terminology like that, I would have to put these were bought from the original owner. 20. So we've got $20 poster still attached. So you guys can see how the original owner never read, those types of keywords usually spike that price up a little bit. 20. So this one's not in the best of shape because of that corner right there. But as long as we've got clean pages, we've got the insert. So that's where we know we can sell for probably about 30. I'd probably go 40 with offers. And when I actually do the listing for these, I'll probably take a quick glance at what's actively listed, because if there's copies of Dr. Mario that are listed for higher than 40, I'll probably list up there with them and just put my offers on. All right, Nintendo Power Final Fantasy. This is number 17. I see a pattern: 17, 18, 20, 22, 23. I bet I'm going to have some type of chronological order set here. I wonder if I can sell the entire thing as one lot in that case. Look at that. We've got a $90. So this is all coming from the same person: mint, original owner, never read. And all of their copies so far have been pretty darn high. But we've got 50, best offer, 45, 35. So this is definitely up there. That $90, hold on, check condition. This one is in such good shape. Corners usually make or break a condition. This thing, like, there's not even a crease on the front. Yeah, I'm doing that because you guys can see the reflection from the light. That would bring out any type of major crease. This thing is awesome. All right, do we have an insert? I don't know if this one comes with an insert, does it? All right, I'll have to do a little more research on that one. I don't know if this came with an insert. Yeah, we'll have to look it up. But super clean copy. And I'm just going to put 90 on that because that's similar copy. Oh, I'm definitely going to keep this one. I am not selling this. TMNT. If you guys know me, you know that Ninja Turtles are my number one nostalgic show. What volume are we looking at? May, June 1989. Look at that. We had a best offer on a 6.0, which is not even a good grade. 150. All right. I see you. 70. 60, 60. So this is what I'm talking about. We have several higher dollar comps. So that makes me confident that this can sell for that type of dollar amount. If it's just one random clean copy that sold one time, that's where I get a little hesitant. Now, this one is not in pristine condition. Let's see if you guys can see this. This corner is a little beat up. You guys can see a little bit down in this corner. Got some creasing on the bottom there. You guys can see that. To the normal consumer, these types of creases do not mean anything. To a collector, that is a make or break type of deal for some people. We do have the insert on this one. Oh man, these things are just so cool. Hold on, I just want to open this up. Oh my gosh. That is just awesome. OG Mega Man right there. These things are so cool. I just love all this. All right, so decent copy. I'm going to put about that $70 range. So you guys can see whoever got this lot of 5, they got the Ninja Turtle. Donkey Kong, I know I don't have a Donkey Kong. Is that 2 copies I see of Ninja Turtles? Man, I got a deal on that one. 150 for a super clean. So I know 150 I can't get because this is not a super clean one. But 60 to 70 is fair. So I'm just going to put 70 on the high side. I mean, this is probably severely overpriced, but we're already at 535 for estimated value. That's just completely gross revenue, and that's probably inflated. But worst case, if I get half the amount that I've been asking for, I'm still looking at over $200 before fees and shipping, depending where I sell them. Nintendo Power Zelda 2, baby. We are looking at February 1989. And keep in mind, too, I am filtered by highest price, including shipping. Oh, man, I want this copy so much. Power Zelda 2. All right, that copy, I almost said sealed. That's the games, not this. 5.0 went for $199. I don't know how much the grading is to get one of these graded, so you always have to work in your cost with that. Because sure, it may have sold for 200, but if you had to pay 150 or whatever it is to get it graded, you're not going to be making much. So let's look for an ungraded. So this was 84. They took best offer. Look at this crease. Okay, one of them with a crazy looking. I gotta look at this. I'm definitely not going to get rid of most of these. This is the problem with being a collector and a seller. Dude. So this thing, I mean, look at the corners and the giant crease, that wave. So this thing obviously is in damaged condition and it's still sold for 65. There's another one for 65. 40, 40. I know that a graded only a 5.0 too. That's not a solid grade. 200. Let's look at ours. No major flaws that I can point out. I mean, very minimal wear on the corners, but nothing major at all. We do have the insert, which I really want to take that out and open it up. But being a higher dollar, I don't think I'm going to mess with it too much. Super cool. All right. Very happy with that copy. Pricing wise, I don't know. That's one where, because it's in such good condition, I know this one sold. Let's say I got like a 7.0 on my grade. If that knocked it up to a much higher price point, it would be worth sending that in for grading. Now it has me curious. Let's take sold off of here. So we have a 150 for non-graded. Man, look at these amiibos. Dang, I have not sold amiibos in a hot minute. Sold a bunch of those a few years back, but not in a while. So we got an $80 one, got a 75. Let's go back to solds. All right. I mean, where do I put this one? Struggling with this one, guys. I'm gonna put like some stupid number on it to start with. It is in really good condition, and I'll probably actually not list that one right away. I'll probably look into getting that graded. Some of these higher dollar ones would definitely be worth it. Nintendo Power Castlevania 2. Simon's Quest. I have not played Castlevania in a long time. Which one is this? Yeah, September, October 1988. That was just a couple months after my birth. Nice. Okay, what did I misspell again? Come on. Nintendo Power. Castle with an L. All right, filtered to highest. Nice. 70, 85. Condition check. Not great. We've got a crease running all down the side. You can see where somebody had read this one where they folded the whole thing over. So big crease on the side, corners a little banged up. But we do have our insert. Check this out. Like, how come stuff is not as bright and vibrant like that anymore? This is why us 90s kids and 80s, I was born 88, so I'm a diehard 90s kid. This is why we have such a nostalgia because of that type of coloring. So this one I can see already in that photo is pretty beat up at 70 bucks. So I'd put probably that 85 mark. But I'm curious, being the higher dollar, we do have active listings for 180, 175, 125, 115. That's just a poster. All right, so you guys can see the lowest current offer is 115. Then it goes up from there. And there's only 8 results, but 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are the actual magazine. So there's only 4 options for a customer to choose from. Now you can be priced on the super high side and wait it out. Some of these guys might sell out. This one is in beat up condition. It does not look as good as this one. So 175 is out for me. I'd probably price at this 125 level and do best offer. And if I only get, what was I going to price it at before? 70, 75. So if I get a $70 offer, I'm still within my price that I wanted. Go back to solds. Does anyone else wish eBay had some type of large sold button here I can just click on and off? I know you can set your filter to just default to it. I just have not done it. I need to sit down and do that. I'll do a video on that too. Always like a little hack I always forget about. Wow, Nintendo. I am almost done, guys. My eyes are getting bloodshot here. Nintendo Power. Yeah, it would be super easy. Yeah, your filter is pretty simple to set. I rarely do this type of stuff from the computer. Usually I do it from my phone. It's just a lot quicker for me to do that. And your filters are super easy to set on your phone. All right, set this one aside. So already, like, if these magazines, aside from the ones I want to keep, I'll probably limit myself to keeping like 5 at max. If these can pay for the entire lot that was $400, that makes the NES, the games, the Super Mario 2 and 3, and the Donkey Kong free. That would make my day. All right, next up, Nintendo Power Track and Field 2, which is November, December 1988. Let's see what we got going on here. Damn. Is that legit? Master poster error. All right, so now I'm curious, what's the error and do I own that? because you guys can see like $30 to $40 on average for a good copy. But what's this error? Does anyone know about this? This sold for friggin' $300. Blaster Master. With 2 Master Blaster posters. Only copy I have seen with manufacturer printing error. Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to open this with me right now? So I'm looking for 2 posters. Hold on. Before I even do that, I want to see what the actives are. Now I'm nervous. What if we got 2 posters in this one? Here's another one with double posters, rare, but you can see that giant crease down the middle, that waviness going on. That's why it's priced so low. That one's just beat up. All right, that is highest. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, is that graded? $900. These are actives, by the way. These are not sold. Anyone can ask whatever price they want. Doesn't mean it's going to sell. Dude. All right. Go back to my solds. All right, let's do this. Let's open it. All right, this is it. This is the copy. Not great. It doesn't have any major flaws, but it's got a bunch of these little creases, which could just be its own flaw in itself. But we're looking for 2 posters, which supposedly is a manufacturer print error. Is that our poster? Hold on, I got to put this down real quick. Do we got a poster in this one? All right, so we got just 1, not 2. Just 1 poster, guys. Sad. I thought we had a $300 magazine on our hands. Oh, I was nervous there for a second. Like, I'm definitely getting that graded if this is a misprint. All right, let's fold this back up. That's neat, but still a decent price we got going on here. All right, let's go. Are we on our solds? All right, back to our solds. Man, I was pumped for that to be a misprint. All right, now realistically, probably about that $40 level. I mean, this one's pretty dinged up in the corner. It's still sold for $45, so let's just do $45. Oh man, I thought I was gonna have a misprint. That would have been sweet. Ninja Gaiden 2. So we have 1 and 2, which could just sell that as a set. So that is a different one. We've got volume SG2/NP15 is what that one is showing. Here we go. All right, we got a few more people hopped in here. What's up, guys? Literally just doing some research on all these Nintendo Powers that we picked up. All right, 25 plus 4 shipping, 20, 20, 20. Yep, so before I price it, I got to look at condition. All right, we've got pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where's my light? Got a crease right on the top here, which definitely knocks it down a little bit. I mean, you can tell that the owner of this. I mean, I'm not going to show it, but they've got the. I remember what this is called. Is that even? There's no way. Maybe it's just been on there so long. It's got the original from 1992. Basically the postal service sticker on it that shows her name. It's the same lady that I picked it up from, up in Seattle, actually. So she moved down here from Seattle at some point. So pretty cool that these came from the original owner. All right, so I'm just going to put 25 on that one. Again, pricing on the higher side with offers. All right. Next up. Nintendo. Ooh, what's this? This is not a Nintendo Power. Got Nintendo. It says get into the world of Nintendo gear and stuff. So it's a little catalog. This is awesome. Just a little catalog of super old Nintendo stuff. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, man. It's so old. I love it. I doubt this is worth anything. Do we got a date? Probably on this first page. Nope. All right, let's just see if we can even find this thing. It's super thin. There's not many pages in it. Nintendo gear and stuff catalog. Oh my gosh, it is on here. $6 plus 3 shipping. All right, let's just put $10. I usually price up, by the way, because I do free shipping on my stuff too. Nintendo gear and stuff catalog. All right. Yeah, DuckTales baby. This is September, October 1989. All right, they took best offer on that one. 40 plus 5 shipping. 35, 30. So we got solid price history on this of 40 plus. Love it when that happens because it's super easy to know your price. If you just have these huge wide ranges of price action, it's hard to determine what your price will be, but this is a pretty solid one. This is a beat up copy though. I don't know how well you guys can see that. This whole top edge is pretty beat up. But like all the others, really clean pages, insert. I got a bunch of Mario stuff in here. It's just awesome. All right. So I'm going to put about that. I'm going to compare condition with this one because this sold for 40. So look at that. We got that creasing on the spine of it. That's actually not in good condition at all. And that sold for 40. So now let's look at actives. So they had a promo variant, which is this big white sticker. That is not our copy. So, I mean, look at these conditions. Like mine's a little beat up on that top side, but it's in way better shape than these. So if I'm a collector going to look at these, like this one looks like it's in decent shape. I mean, even then, look at that spine. It's still, I still would put mine up against that. So maybe this is why it helps to also look at actives, by the way. So if you go just by solds, it may just be all the cheaper ones that I've sold. And then if you look at actives, you can see what your competition looks like. And so far, those guys all have pretty beat up copies. So I know that $40 is the most decent copy that someone can pick up right now. I know that this has a strong history of 35 plus. So I'm comfortable putting something like 60, between like 60 and 75 with best offer on. I am totally comfortable with that. So power. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Wait till you guys see this. Battletoads. I love Battletoads so much. Who else played Battletoads? Come on. That was classic. Oh, such a great graphic. I might keep that one. Often get asked, how do I determine, like pricing aside, how do I determine what to keep and what to sell? It's usually, and like most collectors, it's the stuff that I played with most are the things I want to keep. So there's a lot of video games that I have bought and then sold, not solely based on the fact that I never played them as a kid. They may be super cool, have a very strong following, but I just personally never played that video game or with that type of toy. So I have no emotional connection to it, which means I can buy and sell it very quickly, very easily. Other stuff like Battletoads, like that just brings back memories. That's the kind of stuff that I'll hold, even if it's only worth $2. Like that's worth so much to me. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Like for me, it was Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, Batman. All right, we got a 255, but it's a 9.6. That is a crispy, clean copy. Oh, I need to add this. I have a wish list spreadsheet for my game collection. This is on my personal wish list. I prefer sealed, like all the stuff you see up there that's graded, that's all sealed stuff. But if I can't afford the sealed stuff, which a lot of this I can't, a lot of it is 5, 10, 15, $20,000 per game. Um, so on that type of higher end stuff, I'm going to start collecting the complete inbox, or CIB is what you'll see here. Complete inbox is what I'm going to switch over to for a bit and collect the stuff that I personally love. Battletoads was definitely one of those. All right, next up. Ooh, that Star Fox one is sweet. I do not think I have that one here. We're getting down to the last probably 10 or so, by the way. So Battletoads 16. See, that's a prime example of like that only sells for $16, but to me, like I'd rather just keep that. Plus, I can probably clean that now that I'm feeling it. I've got a little bit of sticker residue on here. Um, that's definitely cleanable. I'll have to be very careful with it, but I can clean that off. So that's an example of it's not worth much as far as actual money goes, but sentimental value, like I'm definitely going to keep that copy. So we got $16. I'm curious what kind of poster we got on this one now. Which poster? Oh, it's not exciting. NES Open Tournament Golf Course. But what do we got on the inside? Super Spy Hunter. Pretty sweet graphic. I'm curious too. Anyone that watches this, have you guys ever gotten a hold of Nintendo Powers? I need to look up and see, because on the lower dollar stuff, it's not worth it to send in and get graded for me. But I would love to see if I can find some type of actual case for the individuals on the ones that I'm keeping, so I can preserve them. That's the scary part about having all this, is like risking damage if something gets knocked, falls down. I try to case as much as I can. Ah, Johnny, all personal connection. Nice. All right, we got Maniac Mansion. Volume 16. Look at this. We got 16, 17, 18. We haven't seen 19 yet. Again, I still got that question of, I'll have to look that up. Why do some of them have a volume number and others don't? I'm curious on what that is. If you haven't figured it out by now, I am by no means a vintage Retro Expert. Ooh, solid comps on this. I'm just a lover of the genre. All right, $40 for a pristine condition, 30, 25. So 30 plus is solid price history. Let's check ours. I see no major flaws with this, just a tiny bit on the corners. All right, I am super happy with this one. Got our insert. Yes, sir. Which insert is that? Mission Impossible insert. Hold on, I gotta open this. No, oh no, that's a page. This is the original Mission Impossible insert on that side, and then on this side, upside down, Solar Jetman. I cannot say I played that one. Oh, look at this special feature Game Boy. That is pretty sweet. All right, that is a clean copy, so I'm putting 40 as the minimum. Let's see what actives we got. I have some, but my son won't part with them. Bought a few this year, but haven't looked at them since I bought. I know some are older. I did sell the Pokemon ones. Nice. I would love to get a hold of some Pokemon ones. My favorite one I have right now. So I've got this guy sealed yellow, came back as an 8.5 A plus, which for me, if I'm collecting sealed stuff, or even complete in box, the grade I'm personally wanting is 8.5 or above. And sealed stuff I like an A plus, or obviously the best one's A plus plus. That's the best copy I got right now. I did sell, and I do have clips I'm going to put together on a video. I did have a VGA, which is a different grading system. It was a VGA 85 plus gold label. And at the peak of Pokemon Market, I listed it, got an offer, and I accepted it. I paid $550 for it plus grading fee, and I sold it for $16K. So that was hands down my best flip on one of my favorite pieces ever. But I loved it so much, I had to get a second copy for myself, and I did not spend nearly that much money on this one. Yeah, it's been really fun. I got some really cool stuff up there. All right, so actives, we got 70, 45. So I'd be up here around this area. So I'm going to say like 60. Just price a little bit higher because that is a really clean copy. So power. We have Mega Man in Dr. Wily's Revenge. Oh man. All right, I'm curious on this one. All right, I was expecting a tiny bit higher. These are actives, 35 on the high side. Go down to our solds. All right, so we got 22 plus 6 shipping. Let's check our condition. Pretty clean. Just got a little bit of stuff on the bottom here. Aside from that, pretty awesome. Our insert on this guy, Chinatown Funhouse. All right, pretty good copy. So I'll just put something like 25. Seems about average for something like that. All right, crew. We are wrapping up here in just a few. Nintendo Power Super C. Oh, I forgot to grab the volume on that. 27 or 21? Got 27. All right, this one is May, June 1990. $60. Is that for real? 31. 25 plus 10 shipping, 32. All right, so we got a legit little price action going on. Let's look at actives, 105, and that's on auction. So here's an example of something I'm researching. I'm going to watch that auction. It's only got 1 day left. Tomorrow at 5:39 p.m. it ends. It's already 3 bids at 105. It says sealed, never open. So let's look at this. Yeah, so that originally came in that little plastic case. Sealed, never open. So that one is probably a little bit higher than what I can list mine for, but the highest beneath that is 55, 55, 55. So solid actives. Plus we have the $60 one that sold. Let's check condition. It's definitely got a little bit of markings going on. So not what I would consider a clean copy. Got our inserts and all that. So I'm going to say, let's just put 60 on that. Realistically, sell for probably 40-ish. Go from there. Man, we still got some of you guys in here watching. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, like I said earlier, these little live sessions are just me doing what I would normally do and just turn my camera on. And maybe it helps somebody. Maybe I say one thing that helps you improve your business a little bit, and then that's a win-win. Nintendo Power Mega Man. Wow, I did it again. Megan. I don't know why I'm doing that. Mega Man 2. And this is going to be July, August 1989. Here we go. $40. 25. All right. Solid. Let's look at actives. 45, 45. All right. So 45 seems to be a sweet spot there. I'm good with it. Drag this eBay down a little bit. All right. Nah. Ooh, hanging out while grilling. Nice. I'm definitely getting hungry. What are you grilling? Got some steaks at the house. I'm going to get fired up tonight. All right. Next up. All right. We're down to just our final 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4. Is there another one? Yep. Looks like our final 4. All right. This one's pretty sweet. You ready for this? Anyone ever watch this or play the games? Rescue Rangers, baby. Chip and Dale. We've got July, August 1990. Oh, wrong tab. Oh my gosh, that is super cool. Power Rangers Rescue. $60 for just the box. And it's not even in good shape. All right, so active listings 48, 40, 40. Let's see what we got for solds. Nice. Listed for 120. This is probably from that same account, the Mint Never Read. Took a best offer, so who knows how much they got. And then 17. It's a massive difference. Check condition. As long as we're in good shape, which it looks to be pretty decent. As long as we're in good shape, we had those 40 actives, then I am good to list on the higher side. So let's just put 40 and just get in there with a little competition. Just chicken, just up the road a bit from you. Oh, Johnny, you're in Gladstone. You've commented on YouTube a couple times before, right? Forgive me, it's been like 6 months since I've done any type of YouTube stuff. Yeah, I remember you talk about we were talking about the red, white, and blue thrift store, right? Nintendo Power, Star Tropics 21. Oops. All right, all right. 30 plus 6 shipping. Nice. What do we got for our actives? 50 on the high side, 20 plus 15 shipping. So 35 to 50 would be the mint condition. Let's see what we got. Not mint condition. That's going to take a little bit of cleaning. Got some like dried up glue on the spine here. The top. Oh, that's not even. Is that a post-it note that's in there? Hold on. Let's check this out. Huh. Oh. She put a bookmark in here with Zelda on it to the Zelda page. That's a super old piece of paper, too. Man. Aside from that glue, which may or may not, that's not going to come off easily. Like, that's going to take like low heat, very safely with a heat gun type of stuff. Aside from that, the rest of it's in pretty good shape. All right. I'm not going to price super high on that one. I would put probably like 25 on that, depending if I can get that glue off. If not, it's probably like 10 or 15 bucks. Oh man, another one I might keep. Super Mario 3, baby. March, April 1990. All right, it's not this one. There we go. This guy right here. All right. So that is 75, 70. $35 but best offer, 34 plus 9 shipping. Let's check actives. Dang, sealed at $9.98. Another sealed on auction. I'm gonna watch that. Might be a slight arbitrage opportunity. 80. So here's kind of like that sweet spot. I'm assuming those are mint condition. Ours is not mint condition at all, sadly. I don't know if you can see that. We've got a bunch of creases going on. The fold on this actually doesn't line up all the way with the end, so that's a problem. So a perfect example of a copy that probably might only be able to sell for like 20, maybe 30 if I'm lucky. So I would rather just keep it for myself and have a nice little display piece. But we do have the insert and might just keep that one. All right. But if I were to sell it, let's just put like 25 on it. All right. Last one, my friends. It's actually not Nintendo Power. Oh, wait, it is. It's just, you'll see. It's a different type of logo on it. And it's different because this is a, let's check. This is volume 19. So we got Nintendo Power Strategy Guide 4. Whoops, Player Extra. This is number 19. All right, last one. Is it worth $500? How about 30? All right, seems about 25 to 30 is the hot spot for that. Let's check solds. Yeah, see 25 plus 3 shipping for both. Dang, someone got some deals with these little pairings here. Like if you're going to arbitrage, that's an opportunity right there where you can buy them cheaply in these pairs, depending on condition, of course, and then sell as singles. Potentially a market. The tough part with collectors stuff is usually, I mean, I've dealt a lot more with video game stuff than any other type of collector stuff. Most of the time, they're not quick flips. You got to wait for the right buyer, looking for the right condition, and it's got to be at the right price. So we got a bunch of $5 to $10 ones here. What were the other ones? 20, 30, 15. I mean, there's a lot. So here's an example too of you've got a lot more listings. If you know the other ones we looked at, some of those only had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 listings. This one has a lot more. I mean, what are we at? 84 results. So I'm not. I have no emotional tie to this one. So I would be looking to liquidate this thing. Like, dang, that's a lot. All right, let's go low to high. So much for my $500 last one. Yeah, I mean, we got $7.99 free shipping. Let's just put like $10. All right. In a perfect world where I sell everything for the exact inflated price that I put on here, that is $1,306. Even if I get half, I feel like with the pricing that I did, I just went slightly above what I think it actually is worth. So I didn't inflate it by too much, but even if I got 50% of everything that I listed, still looking at over $600 gross. That's before fees and shipping. After fees and shipping, we might be sitting around that like 350 mark, which again, I was trying to recoup $400, which makes the rest of the stuff for free, or however I divvy the pricing up. I will be going through the rest of the actual games tomorrow and do the same thing, add them all on here. So I'll just fill up all these rows and then I'll divvy out what my actual buy cost was per unit and go from there. But that gives you an example of researching one by one a lot. And I was actually pretty surprised at some of these things. I mean, like the Zelda 2 for $200, Castlevania 125. Pretty sweet, guys. I'm definitely happy with that. Let me hit my stop screen share. There we go. All right. So that has been, what did I title this thing? Work session? Forgot what I titled these. That's been the first official work session, which is me just doing my normal work. Sometimes I'm going to be listing on eBay. Sometimes I'm researching like I did today. Sometimes I'm going to be taking photos of stuff. Sometimes I might be just doing regular Amazon FBA prep work. And sometimes I'll bring a topic. Sometimes I might have a guest speaker. But we're back doing live shows and they're going to be super casual and laid back like you saw today with pretty much just general hangout. If I can help answer some questions or give you guys some inspiration, that's what I am here for. So thank you so much for watching this, especially those of you that hung out for the entire 1 hour and 42 minutes. You guys are amazing and I appreciate each of you. If you want to see more daily behind the scenes stuff that's outside of YouTube, I post pretty much daily to Instagram, especially on stories mode. I am now using TikTok as well to make some video footage there, more like daily sales and different stuff going on in that world. So get plugged in over on those social networks. Aside from that, I will be back again, possibly tomorrow, when I go actually photo these. And then we'll do the listing process after that. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been Chaz, Side Hustle Network. Peace out, crew. We'll see you next time.